Hi, I'm Shawn O'Connell. I'm the Executive Vice President of Sales at Uniguest, covering the Americas market. I have revenue responsibility for all verticals and all channels within the organization.
So, Shawn, can you tell me what Uniguest is all into? Because I have this idea that you're primarily working in hospitality, but I'm thinking I have kind of a narrow idea.
Yeah, absolutely. We started out as a hospitality organization, but what we've seen happen over the last 5 years as technology converged and the need for content management solutions comes together,
Hmm.
we're starting to see a pretty more robust revenue stream across many verticals. So we're not just focused on hospitality anymore.
Hmm.
It's all verticals, including stadium and corporate and senior living and healthcare. So we've got our finger on the pulse of many verticals nowadays versus where we were 5 years ago.
Now, is that because it kind of organically went that way, or was this a strategic decision that, yeah, we need to look at these other markets as well?
Yeah, very strategic in the sense that we've been on the in the acquisition mode for the last 5 years. So we very strategically were acquiring companies that were hitting sweet spots where we weren't to
Hmm.
help us gain some market share and some footprint in certain verticals, and then we grew organically from there. And as we converge our software and technology, it's relevant in all these different verticals. So it was very strategic through acquisition. Now we're organically growing within each of those spaces.
Acquisitions are an interesting thing. A lot of times, when there's a company doing a roll up of other companies, they pick up a lot of software and a lot of capabilities, and then they have to figure out, okay, what do we do with these things? I found it interesting with Uniguest in that you're able to kind of mix up what you have, particularly when it comes to IPTV and then like venue based stuff.
Right. I mean, absolutely. I think what's happening for us is as we converge those legacy systems
Hmm.
and move to very deliberately move to what we're branded as Hub, which is a cloud-based CMS software package, is to basically end of life some of those legacy products that were really heavy on the hardware side,
Right.
move to a cloud-based solution and converge it so under one unified ecosystem, branded Uniguest via a cloud CMS called Hub.
Okay. A lot of people use the term digital engagement.
Yes.
A lot of people have used the term. I'm curious how you guys define digital engagement.
Yeah, I think it's a fair question. For us, it's about removing friction on all of the different endpoints that are involved in how consumers are engaging, whether it's with a mobile device via an app, whether it's a TV in a restaurant or a bar,
Mhm.
whether it's a TV in a guest room, whether it's smart signage in a lobby or in a corporate venue. It could be at an art gallery that is digitizing. So for us, it's all about that consumer engagement and no friction on how the content's getting managed
Right,
and how it's in some cases becoming very personal for who the consumer is that is engaging with that digital asset.
right. And so the idea of a hub is that you can do all of this off of one login, one user experience, as opposed to doing one thing, then you got to back out, log into
Absolutely.
something else to do this other bit.
Absolutely. I think what's happening with the way that obviously the world is working these days with fewer bodies expecting to do more,
Yeah.
unifying this under one platform makes it easier to administer. So these IT organizations and the marketing organizations have one tool that they're able to actually go in and log into and can create that digital experience, whatever it may be,
Mhm.
because a guest room TV in a hotel, for example, or a senior living residence, for example, will require one experience,
Mhm.
completely different, managed under one unified tool.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.